Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. If the wind is right, you can sail away.
Hi, Tammy.
How you guys doing?
Great, Tammy. How are
Awesome.
Good. My name is Tammy. I'm the CEO and founder of Singles Travel International, and for 25 years, we've been bringing life-changing experience to singles through the magic of the vacation experience. And it's really been my desire, actually more like a passion, that I be able to bring that potential for life change to as many singles as possible. But here's the funny thing. 2 years ago, it was actually my turn for change. I was in the middle of some serious limitations that were keeping me from being the leader that I wanted to be. I was kind of in a rut, and I was repeating patterns that were holding me back from growing a healthy team and growing my company. A really good friend of mine referred a personal coach, and she helped me discover beliefs and thoughts that were really holding me back. And so through my work with my coach, I was able to be more confident and overcome the fears, such to an extent that it allowed me to build my A team and grow the company and be the courageous leader that I always knew that I had inside of me. So now that I understand the power of coaching, I can't wait to bring this potential for life transformation to everybody out there. With vacations being life-changing and coaching being life-changing, why not bring them all together? So that's why we created this brand new concept where you can receive the opportunity for powerful new insights for yourself that can truly change your life on your next vacation. We've partnered with Voyages of Courage and professionally trained coaches, Sergio and Dustin, who are here with me today. And we're bringing a first-time type of opportunity for you to be able to take your life to the next level and change it while you're on a vacation. So let's hear from the coaches. Guys, Sergio, if you don't mind, I'll start with you. Maybe you want to tell us why you think that vacations and coaching together are a good fix.
Absolutely, Tammy, and thank you. I want to first take the opportunity to tell you how excited Dustin and I are about this opportunity for STI members. And I already know that you have amazing vacation packages, and I've seen the life-changing that occurs in those vacations. And I'm so excited about adding the coaching element to it. I think it'll take your already amazing vacations to the next level. So vacation and coaching, why do they go together? Boy, they go together in so many ways. When you decide to take a vacation, you're already making a powerful personal choice. You're deciding that you're going to invest time in yourself. You want to relax. You want to have a great time. And coaching is exactly like that. You are investing time in yourself to get clarity about your values, your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings, and it allows you to design a life that's more authentic for you and with less stress, which is kind of like what vacations do. But perhaps I can maybe use an example that you can relate to more. Think back to a vacation you just took, and think back to an activity that you enjoyed in that vacation. Right now, you're probably thinking about things that make you feel good, relaxed. You're leaving your stress behind. I see Tammy's eyes closed. If this was an STI vacation, it's probably a great time. Wonder what activity came up for you. I know an activity that came up for me, because I love it, is massages. Anybody else?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, you're a massage guy too, huh? Okay.
Love a good spa.
Well, coaching is kind of like a massage. Think of it as a massage for your soul. You wondered maybe what's the magic that makes a massage work sometimes. You have a trained therapist that is trained to find that stress point, and they work on that and they relieve that stress. Well, Dustin and I are trained to listen to you and understand maybe where you may have an emotional trigger, something that's causing stress for you, maybe a limiting belief, and we can help you think creatively through solutions for that in a way that leads you to a more authentic life that honors better your values, as in a way will be relieving the stress that comes from that and helping you live the life that you've always wanted to create. And hey, the good news about it is that unlike a massage, which is over the minute you finish your vacation, the powerful insights that you'll get to with dusting and ice, they're going to last you a lifetime. So we're excited about that.
That's great, Sergio. You were right on spot with the massage. So, Dustin, why do you think that vacations and coaching make good sense?
Tammy, it's just been this whole work experience with collaborating with you and Sergio the whole time. Every time I talk to you, I just get this abundant feeling of great opportunity. And to me, it comes up summarized in the phrase, my cup runneth over. And I just think of all the good things that we're about to be able to offer to STI travelers and to our clients and how we can help them. And what I mean by a cup runneth over is just, we have got this fabulous tour set up through the Exumas, and it's really not just one tour, it's two tours built into one. Let me tell you what my thoughts on that. So on the one hand, you're going to have this fantastic opportunity where we will go out, you will be on a luxurious yacht, you're going to have a beautiful cabin, you're going to enjoy wonderful food, we're going to go to pristine beaches, we're going to have fun adventures, and we're even going to see some pigs. Wait, did I say pigs?
Oh, yes.
I said pigs. So don't forget to look that up. More details to follow. But anyway, my point is that whole package in itself, that alone would have been a fantastic STI vacation. And that would have been an excellent adventure. And it still will be. But that's only one half of our voyage. That's what I like to call our physical voyage, where we're going to connect with nature and enjoy the pristine beaches and the beautiful water. On the other side, in the other hand, we're going to have this whole other mental, cognitive, perceptive voyage. So this perception where we're going to be able to delve deep into your values, your beliefs, and how to create the life of your dreams. And Sergio and I are going to hold space for the guests on this voyage to be able to explore themselves. So we have these two voyages combined into one. So you're getting like double the vacation, really.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's how I think about it. And, Sergio and I are offering you this opportunity to have the outward voyage and the inward voyage at the same time. And I would just ask people, if you don't know what an inward voyage is, just let me ask you 3 quick questions. You can think about it on your own. Think about it after you've watched the video. What's one area of your life where you would like to raise your personal satisfaction? So when you think of that, you think of one area of your life. The second question is, when you think of that segment of your life, how would you like it to feel every time you think about it and consider it on a daily basis? And then finally, when you know how you like it to feel, what's one tiny step? Not how do we get there tomorrow. What's the first tiny little step you can do next week to start you on that path? And that's this type of stuff that Sergio and I are going to explore with you.
I love that you're taking it step by step, because it is a journey. And like you said, we're two journeys in one. Dustin, I know you did want to spend some time today to talk to our members about connections.
Yeah, absolutely. Firstly, I'd like to say that the three of us are united in our connection to be able to deliver this opportunity to people. And it's just really fun when you can collaborate with people who have like-minded desires to try and build something for people. So we're hoping that the trip will resonate with people, and they'll be able to enjoy Tammy's tons of experience of setting up fabulous trips like this, and allow Sergio and I, who are well-versed in the personal exploration aspect, to hold a safe place for all the travelers. So we're going to have a beautiful environment. We're going to have Sergio and I there to help you. But the third key thing that's going to make this a really powerful trip are you, the guests. This is going to be a limited edition trip, powerful and focused on adventure, fun, and personal development. And with all of that in place, you're going to be surrounded by like-minded travelers, people who want the same opportunity as you. They want that extra thing, that personal development, that clarity, that opportunity to find a way forward on something that they've been stuck on. And together, not just with your coaches, Sergio and I will help, but together with that community of people, you're going to make bonds that last not only the duration of the trip, but they're going to last for years beyond that. You're going to become so connected to these people who are tackling obstacles in their life. It's going to create lifelong, lasting connection, which is part of the STI, has always been a part of the STI goal and vision in the long run anyway, right?
Yeah, Dustin, without having known that, the number one thing that members say when they come back from a vacation is that they will remember most the connections that they made, the people and the friendships. And so that's true, and this will be so much richer. Sergio, I know while we're on the subject of connections, you'd like to talk to everybody a little bit about spiritual connections.
Yes. So spiritual connection is an area that is so important, and the day and age that we live in, we sometimes don't focus on that. And I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking more about this connection to whatever answers the meaningful life purpose type questions for you. And that's the kind of space that we can create to explore your beliefs. The reason they're important is because they're at your core. They are your why. It's why you do things. And so from those core beliefs, you're going to have thoughts, you're going to have feelings, and ultimately actions that determine how you show up to all your activities in your life. Take, for instance, if you believe that life is all about winning and competition and being first, I mean, it's okay if that's a conscious choice for you, but if it's not a conscious choice, you may be feeling a little bit drained and with a lot of conflict that maybe you don't want to keep pushing so hard. Maybe you have a belief that you need to put up with that job that you hate because that's what responsible people do. And you're going to show up as a responsible, conscientious worker, but perhaps you may feel a little bit lacking in enthusiasm or creativity because you're feeling kind of trapped maybe in that job. Maybe you're in a relationship where you feel that you believe that it's your duty to fix the other person. Well, maybe you're feeling, first of all, that may not be too fruitful, but also you may be feeling unappreciated. You may be feeling tired from all that, and maybe that relationship is not going to go well. So, look, nobody wants to be alone. But if we don't get curious about the beliefs that are triggering our actions, we might end up in the same cycle of behavior that will not only not be satisfying, but it will ensure that we remain in that condition alone for the rest of our lives. So Dustin and I are inviting you to get curious about those beliefs. Think of it as connecting to these meaningful answers for your life. Hey, just imagine that you have a piece of paper in front of you and you write all the questions that are meaningful to you that could have deep purpose for you. But now you're not conscious about it. You just leave them blank. What happens is that sometimes we don't take the time to answer them for ourselves. So guess what? Somebody else in our lives, maybe your job, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, they fill in the blanks for you. And all of a sudden, you're living a life that is not your own, it's somebody else's life. What we want to do is to help you get intentional and conscious about the path that you're choosing in life. And what a perfect opportunity to do it, surrounded by God's creation in this beautiful Exumas, that you can actually reconnect with yourself and what is meaningful to you. And you may be wondering, well, I don't know if I'm being intentional in my choices or not. Well, just check in with your energy that you feel right now around your relationships or work. Are you feeling unfulfilled? Are you feeling a bit unsatisfied? Do your decisions bring you joy and peace? If you're not feeling in that joyful, peaceful place, then we are definitely recommending that you get curious about your spiritual searching life and come with us in this journey.
Gosh, thank you, Dustin and Sergio. I can't await for this opportunity to begin and imagine all the lives that are going to be changed by combining your coaching skills with our amazing vacations. Well, I know that some of you guys out there will be all over this opportunity. I also know that many of you are going to be just like I was, unaware that the way I was showing up for life, thinking I had it all under control, was really what was holding me back. And it wasn't until I decided or discovered that the problem was within me. Boy, that was a hard pill to swallow, because as a successful, independent entrepreneur who thought she had to do it all on her own, that was tough. But it wasn't until I was able to really get vulnerable with myself and to have the personal conversations with my coach, being open and honest, that I became aware of the fears and the insecurities and the limiting beliefs. But I realized at the end that I was way more than my insecurities. So I know what it feels like. And I'm here opening up myself with you today because I know that personal coaching works, and I want you to experience the same awesome results, living your life at a more optimal level. So who is this trip for? Well, I think it's for everybody, because who wouldn't want to be on a luxury sailing yacht in the Exumas for a whole week? But I know that not everybody's going to take advantage of this opportunity. But that's okay. We can only take 5 members. After having traveled the world and visiting 55 countries, I know that this is the perfect spot for the kind of work that we're going to be doing this week. So who is this trip for? If you want to take your life and turn it into a more optimal day-to-day experience, this trip is for you. If you're in a job and you're feeling a little bit in a rut like I was, not as passionate, losing some of your creativity, this trip is for you. If you're seeking a long-term relationship and struggling to make that connection, we'd like to help you. This trip is for you. Maybe you've just retired or you're about to retire and you're not really quite sure what that's going to look like. I know, because I spent 25 years in a career that I identify with very, very personally. So one and the same, I wonder what it'll be like when I'm ready to retire, but I know I've got coaches to help me through that. If you're about to retire and you're having some of those feelings, then this trip is definitely for you. Instead of going back to your patterns that may not be serving you, I invite you to do something different. Get curious. Let Sergio and Dustin help you get clarity about your future. If you've made the decision to change your life already, the hard part is over. Are you ready to go? Getting started is super easy. When you finish watching our video today, just click on the link to take you back to our trip page and sign up. We look forward to meeting you in the Exumas.
Hoping to see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Well, it's not far down to paradise, at least it's not for me. If the wind is right, you can sail away.